Hi, we continue writing our DBML parser in C++, and in the previous episode we managed to parse multi-line strings and fix some things as well, and also we parsed like numbers, special characters, words, everything. So basically almost everything is covered by the tokenizer at the moment. Yeah, and I missed the term, so we are tokenizing because we will do parsing as a next step. But yeah, the only thing that's left is escaping, but we can like leave it for the moment. And let me check it. Yeah, okay. We can just left it for the moment and implement it at some point later because it wouldn't change how we parse those tokens then. It would only change the value of the tokens, the strings inside them. So we'll do it maybe at some point later, and because I would rather like to start doing some parsing at the moment. But for this, we need some actually store those tokens and return them, because for now what we do is we just print them. If we go here in this long if else chain, we just print them. Instead, we would like to store them here. Also, not as just strings, but with some identifier of what type the token is. So we would create a struct or class for it, probably a struct token. And inside of it, we would have token type. And we would create this type as well. And also the string view value. And now we want the token type. Let me quickly check, is this C++ enum class? Scope and strongly type enumeration. Enum class. Yeah, I'm just like a bit forgot how you make those enums that you have to access like token type, something like this, instead of just being able to use the enum entry name globally. So those are enum class token type, and what we have. So we have word. We use uppercase, lowercase. I'm not really sure. Is there any convention? C++ enum and to this name convention. Okay, so we probably would use Pascal case then, if it's. Although I really like the all uppercase, but whatever, let it be then really like this. So we have a word, we have number, we have how to call it, just a special character, call it special. What else we have? We have strings, comments. So we have let's call it string. We have quoted. That's just how it's described in here. If I remember, if we go down, Just syntax consistency, we have double quote quoting variable and string value, so I'm just using quote. Oh, it's called quoting. Let it be quoted. And also we have those backticks. I'll call it expression. But also I need multi-string. Yeah. And what else? You know what? Maybe we would like to identify different specials here. Just maybe. Let's see what we might have. Those. We might have actually a lot of them. We might want to create a token type for each of them. Yes. Let's then probably do it. So we covered everything here, and yeah, we might want comments. I'm not sure. Like, should we save them or not? Probably let's just not save them at the moment. We might do it later. We still parse them. We will just discard them. So we have not special, but and I'll probably put it somewhere below. So we have those curlies. So it's curly open, curly close. Now we have brace open. It's not brace, it's bracket. Bracket close. And we have just paren. Might have just those parens. We have paren open, paren close. And what else we might have? We might have a colon. You might have those things. I remember you might have like one-to-one. So you'd have dash. We would have like those are those things. I'm not sure how to name it because they are not kind of equal or less. Let's call them just left and right. Where they point. Yes. What else we might need? Those. Dot. Yeah, really. And I'll probably put it somewhere at the beginning, just a dot. And we might need also a comma because inside of those you might have like something like this. Yeah. And this might be it. This might be it. Now the thing is to actually parse all of those, and it's really a lot of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. And I'm really not sure how to do it. Like we can just use a switch case for them, or we can create a map. And as I know, like switch case is for still not such a big amount of options is better because compiler can somehow optimize it depending on different things. It can decide if it would convert it to if it would do some map, other things, lookup table, and so on. So I guess we'll really do a switch here. So where we parse the special character. This is the char. Or we might really say auto token type and switch char, and inside we do case, or more maybe move it into another function like You might let's go token type. Special. I really like to make a method for it, like, I don't know, token type special token type. Like this, and here we would have this switch, but with like yep, and we have to unindent it, and I really don't know how to unindent in them. Is there something like unindent? Okay, so I should do this, and then oh yeah, cool, it works, but this is probably not correct. We have to do it once more. Yeah, good, and we can just return it then here instead of having to assign. Just save some space. I don't like to type all of those breaks. And I probably would copy it. How do I copy in? Because I know how to cut, but how to copy? Yank. Okay. Okay, so I do this and this, and then yes. Can I just copy everything? Yep. And then I can just do, yeah, cool. And we might get some compile error or runtime error if we supply something that's not here. Interesting. Maybe we should then turn optional. Yeah. So if the character is not supported, we just return nothing. Here we say special token type, or we have really if we have to do yes, because this is still a substring. This is string view, and Yes, so if we got anything from it, we then do all of this. Yes, otherwise we have to report an error. So we say again red color, and what is it? 31. Okay, 31, and we say unexpected character. And we say this, and we have to clear the color and this, and exit. Yes, would be good. I have to again verify my alias. Alias run is make build and build Parser, and yeah, I missed how I name the parameter in this function. Is see run. Okay, and you got some unexpected character here. This is good. This is real good. Now, what we might want to do next is actually parse. Or no, yeah, still we have to return tokens. Yeah, I forgot that we have to return those tokens. So let's change it. Let's change it. We have this thing here, and we change it to token. We return a vector of tokens. Yes. And here we do some multi-line string, and we don't need to see out it. Instead, we need to tokens push back, and what type is token type multi-string, value is s. Yes. Now this would be kind of similar, so we can copy it and do here something like this. But here we have to actually switch the code type. So we have to do switch C, and so if it's single quote, then we do even say token type. We don't repeat ourselves. Here we just would say type, and here would set it. So if is this, then type is token type string. If it's double, then type is token type quoted. If it's this, then type is expression. And I believe we don't have the default here. First of all, because we check here the same condition. And if we don't set anything by this one, then I mean, this is not a return. So we just have some default value, the first one maybe. Okay, now the comments. For the comments, we just consume them. So we might even do something like this. And wait a second. Cool. Yeah, and now if it's a character, yeah, we check for the type and we say tokens pushback type is type and value is char, otherwise we just exit, and here we just skip it and we return tokens. So let's say for tokens is tokenizer tokenize, and now we would like to print them. The thing is, we don't have a way to print the token type. I would like to just guess it from the position. Let's create a method for printing the token type, so token type to string, doing something like this. Let's say this is to string, we get token type, and here we would also do just a switch in it. If it's a word, then we do like this, and I will just copy it. Try at least to copy. And like this. And now can I paste it? Yes, I can. Can I have multiple, like, multiple cursors? Is it possible? Okay. We won't do it for now, then we'll just do it manually. Yes. And now I will just print them. Let's see if it works. No. Maybe we should do the not pushback button plays back. Okay, let's see now what's wrong. So the matching function plays back. And why so? There is something wrong with my vector. Vector of tokens. Vector plus plus vector structs plays back. Oh, I forgot probably that you can do. You have to just pass arguments. Well, it didn't work for me for some reason. Maybe I need to remove those like type and value things. Explicit ones. Let's try to fix it only for this one. Push back and just. Now let's do it like this. See what it would get us. So the error is. Yeah, it's for the string. Which string? Again, what was the line? 243. Oh, not this, but how do I go to a line? Okay. So 243. So this works, but this doesn't. Is it right? Let's try the pushback. Now where's the error? 252. Yeah, this actually works then. 252. Yes. Maybe I just missed it somewhere. Pushback. Pushback. And now what's wrong? Two five nine. Hmm. Oh, yes. This should be like this. We should unpack it. Forgot. Yes. Now, in the function to string, I missed one, two. What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Okay. So we have the default. I thought like we covered all of those. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 80. Oh, so I missed one. Port number, string, multi-string, code expression, dot, comma, curly open, curly close, bracket open, bracket close, parent open. Ah, yeah, I forgot one parent close. Okay. And yeah, I just messed up all things. But it still argues run open, run close, colon dash left right. Yes. But it cannot be like anything else. Whoa. What's wrong? Cannot do it. Okay. Should I convert it to int? Yes. Nice. Now we have to fix the file, remove all the forbidden characters. And where is it? Yes. Good. So we have some rights and lefts. Number, expression, dash, dot, number, strings with a quotes here. Multi-string. Okay, looks good actually. Actually looks good. What to do next? So we got tokens. We might try to parse something from them. And for this, we would like another class, Parser. And I guess at this point, we should separate those things into different files. Finally, to not write everything in the main. Yes. So from this one, I might continue not in Vim because I'm not so good at working in it with multiple files. So I open my Sublime text. It still has nothing except some code highlighting. So let's see, we have this main CPP. Let's create what we would name it, tokenizer, and parser, and we would move everything related to tokens the tokenizer. Maybe we would also move the token type into its own file, but for now let's leave it like this. And we need to do some includes here as well. What we need string vector, string view, and optional. And we need some so we don't include it multiple times. Now in the main we can just include tokenizer, and in the CMake list we need to add it here. Yes, let's see if it builds. Yes, cool. Then we really might want to write a parser, and for this what we need the tokenizer, because we would work with tokens. And really we might want to separate tokenizer and token type. Let's even rename it. Name it just a token, and we get this. And we also need something like this, find header. fine guard, so it's token. Here we included, and here we also include just token because we need only tokens, and we also need vector here. The class would be like this, and we would have public explicit parser, and we would get tokens. It would be and like this, and we would have member maybe it can be a reference here. I'm not sure. For now, let it be like this. If it makes a copy, then let it be. And we have the constructor, and we might want to write the other methods here. So we would have, for now, let it be just void and parse. And here we would do something with our tokens, and basically we would do something like in the tokenizer. So we would have size the position 0, and we would also have something like consume. So we would have void consume how many, and we say just do this, and we would have we need optional, and we would have optional token peak, and also offset. So if fmpos plus offset is still less than tokens size, then we can return tokens offset. Otherwise, we return nothing, return empty optional. Now, in the parse, we also would have some loop. So while peak, while we have a value, where we have any token there, we would try to parse some things, and we have like because in tokenizer the structures were really simple, like a string, like word, whatever. So we have some beginning, we just consume the content of it, and we seek for the end, and they are really simple. Here we would have really complex structures like tables, and we might just try to parse project at the moment. There is thing like project. I really forgot how to do it. The project definition. Yeah, project name, curlies, and then could be database type and node. Database type, progress and note I'm curious, there is no commas here, so could I have like this? No. So we might need to actually store new lines. That's curious. We might need to store the new lines because new line is like a comma here. By the way, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. Okay. Nevertheless, let's for now just try to parse something like this, parse a project. So we say if peak, and we would store this peak value. So token is peak value. If its type is, if it's curly open, then we try to parse the project, and we might want something like boolean peak is, and here we pass type, and we return an offset, yes, and it's 0, and we return what we do also is like this. So as we actually peek for not that only one character, and we would, oh, it's not even a curly. Okay, then if it's so if type is TokenType word, then we would parse those keywords. So it is value if it is project, and can we do a lowercase comparison somehow? For now, let's just do like this. If it says it's a project, and we might want a function for it, like for now it would be void consume project. So we just consume this project word. And can we have an unnamed project? Yes, we can. And it might be something quoted. Can it something? No, it might be quoted. This is also incorrect. All right, so if peak is it's a word, or peak is quoted, then we say optional project name, then project name is peak value. So this is optional, and we consume. Now we expect the curly. So if not peak is curly open, we would throw an error. Now I will just exit this one or this two because it's from Parser, so we can somehow identify it. Yes. And else I would just consume. Now there might be a database type or a node. So if pick is word and value is database type, and we might want something like optional review database type, and also node. Can we have an empty project? Yes, we can. Okay. So it's database type, and we set, then we consume. And we need a we need a colon. Is this the colon or semicolon? Oh, I forgot. Maybe I named it wrong. So that is a colon, not like this. Colon character. All right, so this is correct. So if we have then we consume those two, and we need database type. Could it be like? No, it should be a string and nothing like this, or something like this. Oh, can it be a multi-string? Yes, it can be a multi-string. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It could be any string, but not this one, not expression. Let's then do like peak is any string, and have it offset. And let's do it like if string quoted, or I guess I should put it like in this order, else we just return false. Here's also value. Okay, now this is optional, so we would have something like this, but a bit different. So if it's a word and the value is a note, and we get semicolon like this. If this is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Okay, so basically we have something like this. So we can even do it twice. Huh. Interesting. I guess not. Do we have a specific order in which we do it? Maybe we kind of consume until the curly close and just check this thing. But it would allow us to do probably. Oh, this is valid. All right. You can redefine the database type inside of it, and we would do it a bit differently. So we would say while we have a value, but it's not curly close, then we would just loop and check. So we would do something like this. If it's word, this we would move out. If it's a word, we have the colon and there is a string. We consume and check if not this, so we're not consuming. We would consume somewhere here. Or we'd say auto keyword is peak value if it const auto keyword. If we can then safely consume, if the keyword is database type, then we say this, else if keyword is node, and we set node to it. I also just exit. This we can remove. And if it's not we exit also is true because we expect it to be consumed. And here you might also want to consume it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this is consume project. If it's a project, then we might want to print it. Let's write if project name, then we would write value curly and now if database name and we do this, database type, not database name, database type. And no, we do it like this. If node and node value and just close. And I have to add those stds everywhere. Yes. Let's try to change the file. I'll probably just delete it. Create a new one. Project alpha, I don't know. Database type. Postgres node first project, close it, and we need to actually use it somehow there. So we say we include it. Parser, tokens, parse. And I forgot to include it in the CMake. Oh, I forgot this. Okay, what else? Where else is optional used? Project name. Oh, I forgot to save it. Okay. Not just tokens, but M tokens. Yes, and now default parse words. I need to remove it. We no longer need it. and class definition. And yeah, I forgot to also add this guard. Parser. And it just got stuck. It still gets into infinite loop for some reason. Interesting. It's even the way of doing like tokenizing. Why so? Or it is stuck. Maybe it really written everything. Let's check. Yeah. You just write like and to mark that we parsed everything. Yes. So it's not the problem of this, it's problem of parse. It gets stuck somewhere. We get something, but it's not curly close. We try to do something with it. Also, we would say here just exit. And it still doesn't exit. Oh, because I... yes. So, project. Yes, now it's good. Yeah, no indentation, but we parsed it. We can fix the indentation here. Yes. Cool. So we managed to parse a project definition. This is cool. For today, it would be all, I guess. And next, we would like to parse other structures like tables, maybe, or at least enums. But then we would need to really define some classes or structs to just define the types for them to store them somewhere somehow. And that's what we would do probably in next episodes. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. You know what to do with it. And see you in the next one.